here's my track breakdown for the track. Okay, restarting. What up, guys? Drop unit here. This is the Demon Onslaught breakdown. It's track number 1 on my EP, Hurtless Journey. I'm excited about this. A breakdown how I made it, what the ideas I had writing it, and what went into the intro, and where I got the vocals, and pretty much everything that goes into the track. I'm excited about it, so let's check it out. In the project, we're gonna just check out the track wave by itself for now, and then I'll go into the sounds. So the intro, you have the vocals coming in, you have the build. We're just gonna skip to the drop and kind of go from there.
Spell. Could they really work? What does that say about the physical laws of the world?
So the first thing I did for this track is I wanted to build the intro to the EP, so I kind of wanted to like set the tone for the whole thing. And so I wanted it to be, you know, Demon Onslaught. So demons are showing up, just a horde, just nonstop coming after you and your thoughts and your fears and stuff. And yeah, just continuously coming after you. And so it's a Demon Onslaught. And so when I was looking for this, I went to YouTube and got a History Channel type like vocal talking about demons and just like a bunch of different random things about demons.
Bare feet, bare feet, bare feet, walking on red hot coal. Bare feet, walking on red hot coals.
Oh, it's like people who were like possessed by demons to be able to walk on hot coals. Pretty crazy stuff. So I just chopped it up, did a bunch of stuff. Yeah, so I took this vocal sample, you know, chopped it up, and got this intro part.
Ancient ritual, one designed to cure not just a diseased body, but a diseased soul by casting out the devil himself.
And so those artifacts that came in and out of those vocals, when I downloaded this off YouTube, it came with all the like noises of the YouTube video underneath. So it had all like the atmosphere sounds and the effects. So I used the stem separator inside FL Studios to separate the vocal from all those stems. And those artifacts came out of that stem separation. And so I was like, wow, that's literally perfect for the intro track. The intro to my song. And so I took some ambient sounds, some effect there, kind of just to add a little flavor at the beginning. But yeah, that's what I did with the vocal, and I kind of run it through the whole thing. So it has right here.
About the physical.
And so it's like they're coming to the physical laws, to the world, and they're completely breaking like the physical laws of the world and stuff like that by coming and attacking, yeah, humans and stuff like that. This whole concept of the lore and the intro and everything, that's kind of how I wanted to set the tone for Demon Onslaught into the Hurtless Journey, because Hurtless Journey stands for fighting your demons and confronting your demons and confronting your fears and getting through the hard times and moving through it. Oh, snowflake. Oh, snowflake. Here's my cat. Hey, kitty. This is my cat. But yeah, so that's what I did with the vocal. For the other parts. Oh. Run. So these horns from hell are from Stone Level sample pack. Pretty great stuff. I think I stretched them and what did I do with them in here in the mix? Just a little OTT, cut out the lows, nothing too fancy.
Ancient ritual.
With this, I just added a ozone imager, kind of give a little stereo. just give it a little stereo, some OTT and some EQ, took the lows out, kind of like that. You know, everything's played by ear, you know? Everything's done by ear. So it's not like I actually have, like I have a formula, but like always have a formula, but listen to the sound. Don't write music with your eyes. Holy shit, my OBS keeps stopping recording whenever I start it. This is so annoying. I started I just record my drop, bounce it to audio, and use that as an effect to kind of give it a call for the build. So you like, if you hear this here, it's kind of there for a call to the drop. So you have all my risers here. These are some from my sample pack that's out now. Sorry, I'm just gonna keep looking over here to make sure it's still recording. But here's some big risers here. This effect is at the intro part of my bass drop. And so it's the kind of the goal here is kind of just like do the transition piece, build the energy for the drop, you know, get that excitement going. I have some drums here, some washout with the reverb. They kind of have some effects and so they alternate and stuff. All right, we're still recording. We're still good. We're good. Still recording. We're still good. This is an acid lead. I really like these. You just basic shapes, -1 octave, band 24 LFO on that, so it just moves. Sound like this. I always like to use one of those in my builds. I got the vocal. Yeah.
What does that say about the physical laws of the world?
Okay, so for the drop, drums, typical, just your normal, some dubstep drums coming in. I have them parallel compressed into my mix. They're all coming into this signal. The signals are split coming into this one. Really tight. I really like that. So this song was written in January, so nowadays I use a G clip instead of this. I probably would do that, you know. Sorry, just keep looking over here because I'm making sure it's recording. So G clip probably on my drum bus or like a wave shaper. But yeah, so I have, back when I wrote this, I was just using samples and just messing with them inside of Fruity Granulizer and re-exporting and back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So that's what a lot of these are from and stuff. And a lot of it has to do with mixing them into each other. Nowadays, I don't use this method because I'm much better at writing my own sounds. Now I don't need samples like this. I still use them, incorporate them into stuff because it's kind of fun to just like sound design like that. But nowadays, a lot of it is made in Reason and other stuff. But this is some old techniques that I've still used today with my own sounds. So it's a lot of fun to just like use methods like this. So if I mute this in the sub right here, you kind of have the ghost and like the story behind everything. Like that's the kind of like the skeleton of the song. So if I bring in the low end and then I bring in the mids, it's going to sound like a lot more full. So for this sound, I really going to push it with the saturator and the comb filter inside of Serum FX, which is a great program to have. So is saturation. M Studio is great. Melda Productions is great. All their stuff is free to use. And then this is a sample that I just used for the higher notes, the more dominant higher notes. All of this is just the undertones of everything to kind of give it some character. And mostly this stuff is the reason why, like stuff like this is really important because it kind of gives you like the skeleton of your flow, and you can kind of just start throwing things above stuff like this. Like you have your tone of your stuff here, so you kind of know how have a base point of where your sound design is going to go from here. And on this part, I used these to kind of Give it some mid-tone here. That's weird that it wasn't playing. If I mute those, and once again, this is the kind of like the layer that follows everything. So if this sounds good, but it could sound better. And so this is from Stoned Level. I really enjoy this sample. I used it a lot in this EP. And for this, I want to just kind of bring in a random fucking build for no reason at all. Just because I wanted to. That's why I put it in here.
The embers, and they do it.
And for this,
The embers.
yeah, I'm pretty sure I just moved where it starts and stretched it a little bit, and then added some variation up here on the top. Yeah, that's the format shifting. So a lot of stuff is going on in this right here. The resampling. It's pretty messy, and I have to say, like, nowadays my songs are not sound designed like this. They're a little different. Much cleaner intention and better flow. But I really enjoy like this old school kind of, it has that old school sampling feel, but yeah, you can still tell. It's very fun. I really am impressed with Stone Level's ability to make sounds that have this cool of a clear signal. And it was a lot of fun to work with this stuff and kind of incorporate them into the type of sound design I like to do with subs and movement and drums and background. I really enjoyed what I was doing with the vocals throughout the whole track, like right in this part. I really enjoy how I incorporate the vocal throughout the whole song in this track.
Walk on the embers, and they do it. I got skills in my home. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just sampled out of a Mutate sample pack here. I just like took a little word out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like how this song has a lot of atmosphere and sound behind all the basses, and it just kind of gives it a really full fucking feel. I think it's a great intro track. I'm really excited about it. And yeah, so that's kind of how I wrote this song, and that's where these ideas came from. It's the intro to the EP. I hope you guys enjoy it. You can stream Hurtless Journey now on all platforms. Let me know what you think. Thanks for all your support. I love you guys. I will see you soon.
Devil.